Namaste. My name is Rimjhiim. I am the COO and director at 100crafts.com. 100crafts is a turnkey solutions provider for interiors. We also provide architectural interiors, and we have been in the industry since last 10 years now, having delivered 2,500 plus delightful and beautiful homes. It's a pleasure to be talking about myself and my journey here. I'm a mother of two girls, and I have been living in Pune since 2008. In 2013, uh, one of my friends, who's also the CEO of the company, Mr. Ravi, he called me up and had a regular chat about his startup. He had started a company called 100 Crafts in Bangalore in 2012. And that's when we started talking about and collaborating together to start it in Pune as well, because there was a good market for people with good taste who had bought a very good property, which costed a good amount, and they did not want to devalue it by just giving it to regular carpentry or any straightforward contracting work. A lot of people in Pune as well were looking at consultation and trying to understand how to think, because it's a big investment. When I started this journey, I uh, I had a different perception about it, and as everyone else has, they see it only as a very glam and a very um, beautiful looking or uh, well designed and well organized. Everything looks beautiful it's the end of the work. However, to create all that, plan all that, trying and understanding the client's mindset, their family, uh, doing an analysis of the place where we have to do the interiors. A lot of things can be missed out, and it will never be known what was missed. But when I joined it, and me being a very perfectionist kind of a person, I started understanding and seeing only the gaps, how many gaps were there, and how can we make it seamless? How can we make it very well integrated? How to add a lot of customization and personalization to it, because the personalization part gets missed and it is very difficult to attempt, because each and every person in the family has a different personal choice. So the journey of me starting off as somebody who wanted to do something interesting, and then jumping on to understand that, oh, there are a lot of gray areas, there are a lot of places which needs filling up, and then starting to work on them diligently. Basically, the whole model of 100 crafts was like to scrap what was going on in the industry. A lot of times, because it was not giving the actual output and the actual result that the clients would have wanted for their own house. So it was first scrapping everything off, like whatever is going on, let's put it aside and let's choose what and how it should be done ideally. What is the ideal way to do things? Once we jumped on that, once we uh, found that, once we uh, discussed with thousands of designers and contractors and people who have had bad experiences, and we started understanding where are the gaps. So we scientifically thought on it, created a process of designing, a scientific way of thinking in designing, then concluding it, then a handover from design to the operations, and then creating a process and systems which will flawlessly take the execution till the end. So these were very much missing, and consistently following it up and doing the same things again and again for each and every site, while you are having a stable system process in each phase, you are also heavily customizing, personalizing things. Doing this, I realized that what is the leader's mindset? I realized that having being an entrepreneur was a lot to do about filling up the gray areas, was a lot about trying to integrate various things which a general normal human being is not able to integrate because it's a specialized thing. They're very busy in their works and they need some experts to do it. A team of people will be doing it, not just one person. And interiors is not a one person thing. A one superwoman or superman cannot do everything. It has to be a team of people. It has to be a team of experts, not just people. And it's a huge thing to do. Next discovery was about mentorship. As much as getting a degree is important, in interiors, it is just 5% of what you need to be a good, to be doing a good business or to be doing a good, be a good entrepreneur in this field. You need to become a good leader and a mentor to move on and create a brand for yourself. People will look at you as the final solution. They will be assured that yes, if the project is given in the hands of this person, it will be done. So this is how my product, and I must say my what I'm delivering is not a product, it's a service and an experience for lifetime. People build their houses once, and we are into the business of creating the houses. Every day the person who's looking at their house will feel the wow factor, will feel the value of money that they have invested, and each and every part is uh, main, is durable, is worthy of the money that has been spent. Next few years, we want to be looked at as the sole, um, as a place where one can come there. They will be catered uh, with complete skill set, complete mindset consultation, and all the aspects when one buys a good property and some they need a team of people will look at it, just like when you want your health to be looked at by a good nutritionist, by a good heart consultant, by a good orthopedics, by a good ophthalmologist, by a good neurologist. And if you want a good health checkup, you want a hospital with a good setup, right? With the team where everyone is good, not just one person. So this is what we want to provide. We want to have this. We want to add as many aspiring interior designers and architects who are interested in doing architectural interiors. We want to connect with them. We want to spread pan India. We want to be with a platform where they all get mentored and they can get the foresight of understanding what goes wrong, what is the right way of dealing with things, what is the right way of doing a design. It is not Interior design is not just creating a good 3D model and just giving the things to carpenter and try asking them to solve it. No, it is not that. It is a lot of dynamics involved. Too many aspects have to be taken care of. There are too many touch points. The project management itself requires a lot of good experts. A project manager has to be there. A site engineer has to be there. Contractors head has to be there. The person who is on the side doing actual work that needs to be monitored. So build value. Build value. When you build value, when you build uh, when you see the challenges and you take it up and you start trying to build the value. When you build people, when you build new people who think like you, that's difficult, you know. That's difficult. That is the part which will create a organization for you. You will not create an organization or brand with just doing your work. You have to build people. So the core thing that an entrepreneur needs to work on is building new leaders who will think alike, who will sit together and strategize, who will who will innovate, who will have ideas to understand how the things can be done better. You cannot sit in the chair of an entrepreneur and feel that yes, I have done everything. Every day has a new challenge and you have to face it with the team, and you have to constantly keep creating your team and uh, engineering their mindset, clearing their perceptions and doubts. The stronger your team, the better your uh, uh, value to the client, because anybody who is talking to them is representing, and you cannot do everything. One person cannot do everything. Decision Maker magazine has put together the things very neatly, very crisply, and they are focusing on the right things, the right aspects of people who are featured. Especially, I felt the personal touch that Mr. Rajiv has had with me, and his team very diligent. The editors are very good. I think they are doing a very good job, and they should keep it up. And I think others can also learn from them the way they are handling things. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Namaste.